to today learn how to animate image from in After Effects. So this is we can do it in different way. Is you can import some image from Google or something you have taken, and you can animate with it. I will show the first example. It's very simple. I want to create a composition, new composition, make the same size, say OK, and I want to go to my project folder where I can find my image. I take this image and bring it to my composition, and if I want to scale it, I can go type S, and when I selected the object, and make it bigger of this, and maybe perhaps I move it a little bit down so we can see the faces. Okay, now this is not good at all. We put it back again. Okay, so now we have this. So now I want to animate this is a simple image, but I want to animate the head where it's going forward and back. And to do it is we have what we call it here is pumping tools. Yeah. So when you select it, you can begin put some points different in the picture, and you can make as you want. Is your animation is working fine as you want it to be. So I want to move the head, so I take the first step here, put one here, and put where I move my head up and down, like here, and the same with the woman. And maybe I can get some issue here in the top, because when I'm moving the picture is moving all the edges and points. So when I select more points of my image, it will keep it close and do not move. Huh? Fingers? Yes, you can. You can if you want. We can make it. No problem. I select all these points where I do not want it to move and put it here. I put 6 points, maybe. Yeah, here. Okay. So, and Yana, she want to move this hand finger. We take it in this. Put one here and put one here, and the same. He want here and one here. Okay. When you've done it, so you have this is like an effect we put it on this image, and we can see it here in the property of this image. When you want to work with each point of them, you want to go 1 minute. You want to go to deform, and every points I have made it, they have made it in the from 1 to the 16 points I have made. So I can go and select this point I want to move. So we try to see which one I have selected. Maybe I go to select tool and select the first one, maybe here in the top, and we can see it selected by is like a grade selection, and we can change the position of it. This is simple. So they have made some keyframe for us in the first point, and if I go a little bit further, I can make the changing with, you can see I move it a little bit and can move it more, but if I move it like this, it's wrong. Right? So you must to be careful how to do it, and maybe you can do it in different way, because you can take the background from this person, and you have more what we call points you can work with, and this is better. But we take a picture with the two person now. Going back, and I need like this better. Maybe I can add some extra point and move it around. But you can see here in this area I get some issue also with the transparency. We can fix it later. And now I wanted to go back again, like this. Example, this is up to you how do you want to work with it. And we do the same with the woman. To select the point, and we're starting about the same way. And yeah, but because I give them a keyframe, every time you give them a keyframe and you move it in the same line, it's working with another keyframe. Okay, so now I can see to the woman I want to more like this. Maybe we can put the this is up to you how you want to work with. Yeah, exactly. And we can move back again like this. It depends on where your point you put it. This point you must to work with it and see what the best way to put all these points of your image. Now I have done. We make some movement to the finger and select it again. Go up. This is the first one, and then maybe I want this to go down like this. And we're choosing another point, the woman's hand, and we want it to go up. Oh, what? No, move it back. Up like this. Okay, not so hard. So now we can see that this movement is a last of 1 second. So if I want to, you want to move your keyframe in the same way, and you have the same what we call it distance as you have chosen. So you can select them every of one of them. I can see, yes, I have one here. Shift, you can all the time, you can click shift, you can all the time take every one of them. So I take the last one keyframe and click. Perhaps I hope so. No. It's control, and I hope it's working. No, it's not working at all. Oh, what? Back again. You can move it as 1 minute. It must. I want to tell you later how to do it. But if I want to move it a little bit in timeline, work with it. Is some keyframe you can use to do it in the same way. Okay. Now I move it in less in 1 second. Now I know my image is about 1 second, so I can trim it down. And the way to do it is to select this in timeline and trim it down to 1 second, about saying 1 second, and trim come to work area. In this way, you can all the time trim your clip. And now we play it again. Let's see how it's looking now. Maybe it's looking not so good at all. We try and playtime. Yeah. Very short way. Alright. This is somehow you can animate as a still picture with different points, and you can animate it. Okay. This is how to animate the picture. The second one is you can go to Photoshop, and in Photoshop you must work with this different layers. If you want to take a picture like I done in here, but it's not the best way. I have take the background out and the person out. You must to work with it because I do not have a lot of time with it. So you can choose a picture as you want, and here you must understand how a picture is work. They have a background. They have this middle of the picture, and they have front picture. And as you can see, the grass is the front. Now, and here in this area, I do not need this because I want to show you how it is worked. So I can delete this layers, and now I have done it in this way. Maybe I like it, I do not. and I can go and go export. 1 minute. I can save it as Photoshop. Yeah, and I can call it yeah, this picture. Okay. When I done it, I want to import my Photoshop now into my After Effects, so I can animate this picture. To do it is to double click again in my folder and select my my Photoshop file and go and make it like a composition, perhaps, I hope, and yes, and click OK. And now when you can see here in this composition we get a new one, and here we can see our different layers is here as we have made it on Photoshop. They put it on the same layers we have chosen. So now here I want to make, and the end resource we have put it is the same size we have put it in the Photoshop. Is the same height and width. I can show you what I can do with it. And now we want to work with 3D space. To do it, and I want me animated in this. This is important before you can create a camera. Is you selecting all your object in 3D, and this is like a 3D icon here in the top. And I go up, and I want to make a camera. And here you must remember, some guys has working with the lens, and they know which lens they need, if there is a close or is long. It depends what your option, but we take the standard is 35 millimeters and click OK. Now we have created a camera in our scene, and now I want to give it like a more 3D looking, and I want to animate it. Maybe you have seen it before in some commercial where I put different images and they have begun to animate it in this way. To do it is you must go to custom view. Now we are in 3D, and here I can begin. When I select the first layer, we can get all the same axis as you know, in 3D program, X and Y and Z. So now I need to have my background go. This is my front, sorry. I take this my front here, and I take my background back and more like this, something like that. And I go back again my active view. When I can see here is now looking is not as good as the first time, but here you must work with the scaling tool. I will type S and select this and get it more smaller like this, and I go back to the background, scale again, and make it better like this. Maybe something is up to you. Okay, so now if I want to move around with my camera, I can select my camera and go up in this camera tools and can take the first one. But here is the issue: if you are not good at using the mouse, it will get very ugly movement. So we will see how it's working now for me. You can see somehow is I get some issue in the background. But if you're working right with your Photoshop file and you make it in 100%, erase all this thing you want to work with, you can do it. But my movement, I do not want it to be. Maybe I can make it, everything is more larger, maybe like this. Oh, sorry. Scale up again, move it all at once. No, back again. We can do it in different way. This is up to you how to want to work with it. And maybe we can use zoom in, zoom out. You can use this, and we put some keyframes like that. Then I'm selecting all. because sometimes you do not know which one you are moving with this tool, so all the time it will give you this scheme. So I go once again and I can begin zoom in to this object I want. But you know, I am not so good at do it in the right way in Photoshop. But you can see this is the only key they have made of, and I can begin give it, move it a little bit here to left, and you must work with it and learn how to do it in some way, in this way. Okay, we can play it again. Oh. Just 1 minute. I trim it down like this, and now render it again. You can feel what I mean with that, yeah. So you can take maybe it is not you can take a different picture and make a scene of it and begin to work with it. Like you can take a background with the full image, and you do not need to reason know people from it or something like that. Is better. If you want to have take a picture of you and you need you can make your transparency background and put you in there. This is much better, will work. So this is the way to you can animate the picture.
Could one theoretically create these like weird, like almost, I don't know how to describe them, but these videos where people and objects are static and you're just going through the field, I guess? Did you create it?
Oh, 1 minute. What is now happening?
If you want to change the color scheme.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay.
But yeah, could you theoretically create that with After Effects in this manner?
You think about which way you want to.
If you give me a second, I can show you.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now this is the second way to do it, and I want to show you a different way to do it also in After Effects. Is if you have you want to have a 3D room, like 1 minute, like maybe yes, okay, maybe like this, and you want it imported in the same room, but you want to put different effect in different walls, or you want to move your camera in a different size of your room. You can I can show how you could do it in the After Effects and how you can import it to Photoshop and how to import it in the After Effects. To do it is you go to selecting tool and go up to filter, and we have something called vanish point like this. Now I have done it before. I want to maybe I can delete it, perhaps what I don't know. Yes, delete. No, deleting is not deleting. Cancel. I open the new image. 1 minute again. So I can show how we do it. Open. Take what is wrong with my computers today? Okay, where is it now? Where is it? This one. Okay, go again up, filter, vanish point, and here I can begin build a grade of my image, and I'm starting with a point here in the corner, and the second one here in another corner, and one in this corner, and one in this corner. If you yes, you can see now I get some arrow. It is arrow when you have your gradient is behind your image, so you must to go like a bit up there and adjust it as you want. This is up to you how to work with it, and you can make it bigger, and you can take this point, or I will start backwards and take this word control and take the word up there and change oops, I can change the how is my points in edges is like this. When I happy the first one, I can take another one control and take it upstairs like this, and the second one I can go there and here and make it better. Now I have told them my Photoshop is I want this in 3D spaces. Okay, so I take this the one here. So now I am done. I have done like 3D spaces. I told all the gradient how we want to be. This is very important to go here in this little bit icon, click it on it, and you must to export it to VMP file. Like this. No, why is not showing? We'll check all the gradient. It must to work this. I have done it before, but I not know. 1 minute. Okay, like this. Yeah, no, it's not working. Why? No. You must never click OK before you have saved it. You must to save it after that. We say we have some issue here, but you must work with it, and you will get this export turned on. I will show you if you get some problem, but most of the time it's short. You can export it. I have done it before, and you remember save it in your desktop, because if you save it in a different folder they cannot find it. I don't know why. So to import this image is you must go in the file and go import and use this vantage point file as we talked about, and you can select it as I done here. Is the same file name, and I can import it. When you import it, is imported like also some composition, and I can show you how it is it in real. When the first one is looking very bad, you know, because in parent null object is put it in the wrong direction of you know, the rotation of this object. But I know what to fix it, so you must to learn how to move it around and fix this issue. But you can play with it later. But here is you can animate in this way. Now you can see my layers has they have made it as a 3D object now for me. So now if I want to move the camera, I can select them everybody here, and I can go further and I can select one of them. I want to go this way and maybe up like this. This depends how you want to work with it, like this. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, and I can select them again, copy, put it here and paste it, so I can get back to my name. So this is way to take some picture and make it like a 3D room, and now we can trim it down and like this and play it. You can see, can you feel what I mean? So you can use a lot of Photoshop files and take this image and work with it. And the last one, I hope. I'm sorry I'm talking a lot today, but I'm trying my best. Is you can work with a picture of Photoshop or or logo you want, and you can all the time go back. I want make it very short way to do it. New composition, and go maybe perhaps to PNG like this. Take one off, like this.
That is your new logo?
This is my car logo. And Kenneth logo. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Now I want to import image. Double click here and take this image, and now I can take it and put it where is it now? Yeah, here. Okay, put it in my composition, scale it down, and the way to animate this is very simple. You can use the position you have worked with before. This is up to you. You can scale it up, down. You can put some plugins on it. It's up to you how to work it. And this is the same way to keyframe your thing. So we stop for this, and you can begin work.
We have a
LET,
lunch
yes.
break too.
Yes, you can take a break. So, oh,